Yo, hey, what's up guys? This time I'm gonna take you guys with me while I do a takeover. I already prepared the gear and everything. I haven't done the run yet, but we are trying to do Fire Night 10. I already have done Fire Night 9 because the dude was struggling right there and I just beat it down for him. It was a pain because everybody is kind of weak affinity and everything. I needed to redo it a couple times, but hey, it was pain. And this time, yeah, his account isn't the greatest in the world. You can see there's a lot of champions that even leveled in some. He got a little roster. He's probably not, there's no disrespect or something. He's probably not playing too long, something like this. I don't know what's going on, but the champions are okay that I can actually do a run for him. What he needs is 10 times Fire Night 10 for his Marius mission. And that's what we're gonna try this time. And I kind of think we got a manual, everything and stuff. Let's quickly talk about the team because there's probably like, yeah, we got 2 epics and a cold heart. I will talk about them while we are in the run, why they are in there, and maybe Hilvi is just something you don't have or something. Let's go wait, I'm gonna start the run because the race will take a little bit longer. And I already made a video about Hilvi that she's actually amazing in there. I know there is a Mikage in there and she can also stun everything. But look at the team. There are epics and a cold heart in there. That cold heart is defense. She has HP, defense, no crit rate, no nothing. She just needs to survive and accuracy. What does that mean? Lightsworn is not a damage dealer. Neldo is not a damage dealer. They all have HP and things going on. So I can kind of make a rotation and everything while we are at the boss. But Hilvi can kill the minions, the waves by herself. I know it takes forever. I really think that takes forever. And I don't like it. But it is a good way if you don't have the craziest champions. Maybe you don't have Hilvi later on. For example, who is replaceable in here? For example, Neldor could be Creodan. Because he is basically in here just to do the freezes sometimes. To give us a little bit more breathing room later on when we reach the boss, that we can get our cooldowns back and everything. But this could be Creodan. He also has freezes. He has the increased speed what we get from our Hilvi. So Hilvi could be someone else or something. And I kind of want to just... This time I want to show, first of all, the customer, hey, that's how I'm going to do it. And you can just kind of copy what I do because he needs to do it 10 times. And also I want to bring you guys in because first of all, there's some things that I haven't kind of really talked about it. Like, for example, Neldor, give him the mastery or any freezer that they put out Leech because the boss is actually freezable. He will... like afterwards he receives the freeze and then he just cleanses away and then it's a turn meter decrease, but it can get leech out there, for example, like little things like this, which masteries to choose, how to make it better, what is the important things, because like we do the slowest run in the world. But it will be okay if you struggle later on and you kind of have to do 10-minute runs, but it is kind of achievable for you. Then just, oh wait, I think I talked too long! Oh, shit. Yeah, I talked too long. I will be right back. I will just cut quickly and then I will be right back and stuff. Okay, this time I'm gonna do some A1 spam and stuff, like right here, because we're gonna face the boss and I wanna have all my skills. I haven't done any presets right yet. Like, it is, we need auto control in the world, so the preset wasn't kind of really doable and stuff. But hey, what I'm trying to do is to beat the boss, and I'm gonna do it manual to just show off that Fire Night is kind of doable if you just know some things in here. What is going on? How can I approach these things? Like, which champions are really good? Maybe you think these champions what I have right now are not the craziest in the world, and then yeah, okay, they're kind of okay. But I swear to God, every single one has a really good purpose in here. So I haven't done it yet, but I got a like approach in my head and I think it's okay because I also did the stage 9 already, so I could see where it leaves on. So what are we gonna do? First try of most Fire Night teams, just let the boss attack you. What I'm doing right now is do really low skill. She is in a relentless set. What I'm trying to do is just really low hits right now, because maybe you don't know, you attack the boss and then when he has up his shield, he will decrease your max HP. Like, he will destroy it. So what we try to do is just the least hits right now on the first hit. Because we need to survive a little bit longer. And she is obviously gonna do that one because it's just a single hit. She will not decrease her max HP too quickly at the beginning. And then we use Light Swan. Light Swan is amazing. Guys, if you don't use Light Swan and you have one, you have problems in Fire Knight. Wow, he is nice. He put out decreased defense right now and revive on death. That means even if we die, we just stand up. And the increased defense plus a blessing is just amazing in here because you reflect 5 hits back on the boss. This is kind of really, really amazing. Hilvi, we're gonna use now our increased speed because like we have decreased speed and I wanna just have something that goes against that. And then we're gonna ally attack. And from now on, my ally attack is only there to open up the boss. Our goal, and she got an extra turn, but actually this is not what I want, so I do just one thing right here. Because Mikage has 2 purposes. Open up the boss, increase the duration of the debuffs what he will get. So, boss is open. Really nice. We put out a... Yeah, okay, we don't got a leech right now. But we put immediately a freeze out because of Hilvi. We got an HP burn. The freeze get cleansed. And later on... Okay, I will talk about that in a second. Because there's a little kind of... not so good thing about it, what you have to keep in mind about the debuffs. But what we're gonna do with Cold Heart is try to get heat reduction. Right, this time it's totally live, and I hope everything will go right, because that skill is not booked on Light Swan. It's 75% chance, and it's not really great. Hilvi again is gonna put out some freezes. We hope that Neldo goes in. He did, really nice, and Neldo is just there for A1s. We hope to get the decrease of the turn meter as often as possible. Again, Cryodan could be in here, of course, like Nude and stuff, but hey, if you have Nude, what are we talking right now? Like, you should do it. And alright, we got the heal reduction, and when we got the heal reduction on Cold Heart, we're just gonna use that one to do some damage. We do have decreased defense in a second. That means even we do have not the craziest like multipliers and everything, like even gear on our Cold Heart. That means we can kind of do really good damage with the decreased defense, and she has like a higher chance to crit, and even if not, it can go up to the max HP threshold, 10% what she can do anyway. So it's cool to have just HP based defense, like just survivability in there. And again, we're trying to freeze as often as possible. We got some out of there. Mikage, again, she is just there to open up the boss and increase the debuff durations. About Cold Heart, there are 2 ways to approach it. What I like to do right now, because the boss has heal reduction, I'm gonna put up a poison. Like the A1 wouldn't do that much damage anyway. But hold on, guys, there's a really important thing. You cannot use too many poisons of Cold Heart. Keep in mind, Cold Heart has poison and ink and decrease accuracy. So she can possibly do 2 debuffs. If you fill that bar too strong, you cannot decrease the turn meter of the boss anymore. And this kind of style what I do right now cannot be fulfilled anymore. Okay, we get our attack right there. Alright, let's do some attacks right here. Open up. Light Swan is also there to open up the boss at, to be honest, like the having a triple hit and increase defense, the revive on death when the boss is about to hit you, and that's kind of it. Like decrease speed and decrease attack should be out there one time, and then your Mikage can just prolong that as long as possible. Like maybe you have to reapply it with Light Swan at some point again, but we're trying to not do that. So on Hilvi, I gotta make a decision. Do I decrease the turn? I think I'm gonna. I have enough HP right now, so I feel safe that the boss doesn't kill me in the next turn. So I will use this skill right now to give me a little bit more speed, so I can just do some, yeah, natural decrease turn meter by Neldo, like a little bit faster. She, again, when the boss is open, I will just put the debuffs longer. And if the boss is close, then I will use the ally attack. So she doesn't have anything, get me the TV reduction and stuff. Now I'm gonna use the freeze, also really nice. Neldo didn't join, like that's kind of not so great. About the increased defense right now, that's the gamble sometimes. That should be the gamble. I will use it right now, but it could be possible that he puts out too many freezes right now, that it actually just, the increased defense just goes away, and plus the blessing. Actually, no thingy is kind of okay right now. but with the blessing, faultless defense, really nice, like you reflect some hits back and stuff. We will use, again, just and I know, it's manual. I don't give a crap if you do that mission. This is the way to do it. Just take your time, do it the right way, and you should be fine. Like, yeah. Right, we reflect some hits back and everything because of the increased defense. We did 5. Really nice. Like, we do 3 hits right now. And slowly we're gonna take down the boss because he has decreased attack. He has decreased speed. Leech, really, really good on your freezers. That helps a ton. And we have like War Master and stuff on our champions that they can actually hear about the leech, and that's how they get the HP back and stuff. And again, yeah, Mikage opens up. Well, maybe not fully, completely every time. We do have the heal reduction. How many debuffs? 2, 4, 6, 7. So I can afford 2. You always think about 2 about Kota. 2. Boom. Actually, we got 2. So we have 1 more spot for the freezers. I will not put anything out there anymore. And yeah, we don't have to do the skill of Light Throne at the moment because we're gonna increase the durations of those debuffs anyway. So we hold it back, and he again just A1. Hopefully he gives us a little bit more breathing room, what he didn't actually do this time. Sorry for the coughing. It's winter, you know. Actually, he didn't give us any breathing room right now, but it's okay. This run can still fail for me. This is not 100% and everything. I have a approach in my head that looks really good. At this moment, everything looks like in my head, but there could be too many crits, too many this, too many that, and then you're kind of out of the game. Again, this time, I'm not so sure about if my champion's gonna survive because crit rates are, like crit hits are happening. So I'm just gonna freeze because I want to hold back my, okay, the freeze was kind of unnecessary, but I wanted to hold back my revive, what is also on Hilvi. So the same skill, so I kind of wanted to have that a little bit more. Wait guys, I saw something, like, did I have like still increased defense somewhere? Does HP burn tick for 1 hit? That's a question. Like, if one of you knows Fire Knight and stuff, or maybe just rewind or so. Maybe I do that myself. I don't care. But I want to know, HP burn, did it actually did one of the ticks of the shield? Because that would be quite okay. Like, that's even another thing why Hilvi is a little bit better. Yeah, right now we're not gonna do anything because we can't. But we can also naturally open up the boss if we have enough like hits and everything. We got the decreased speed out there. I'm not gonna do this skill right now because I want it later on. All right, we got a turn meter decrease. I'm gonna increase the debuffs. Really nice. This time big damage. Okay, wasn't a crit, but also really nice damage. I have nothing against it, to be honest. And should I use it now? I think I should use it. Like, the turn meter's fully up. That doesn't mean really that he takes a turn next, but I'm gonna use it right now because it kind of hints of that he takes a turn in a second. Of course, we can now turn meter decrease a lot of times, and then it really, but yeah. I'm not gonna use ally attack because, yeah, I'm not gonna use ally attack. Okay. I thought, like, I had one run with Mikage on the Fire Knight 9 where I had 4 extra turns back to back, and it was like, wow! This can happen on Relentless? Holy! I should go play lottery, right? And then, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Just taking it slowly. Hopefully nobody dies, because we are under time pressure. We have max HP that is gonna be destroyed slowly after time. So we have a little bit of a time pressure. But I think everything should be fine right now. Like, yeah, let's open them up back. Mikage takes her turn. This time she has her ally attack. I don't need it every time, but it is better when she actually has it. And then we can just kind of open up that boss a little bit frequently, more easy. Can do the damage if something is ready already or something. Yeah, he gives us a little bit breathing room. There is no poison that I should use right now. Increase the duration of those thingies. I will not use that right now. I'm a little bit too afraid. Or should I? This is the question later on, because I know the guy who purchased the takeover, he will watch that, and this is later on a decision that you have to make. Do you use that skill or do you not? Because you want to revive afterwards, or do you want to have the increased speed right now? And I want to have the increased speed right now. I'm just greedy, you know. I want to have it right now. Give it. Hopefully they're just gonna survive. No really crits or something. We're gonna hopefully do some crits right now. We didn't. Okay, like not like I wanted it to be like this. Let's do some freeze. Neldo, come on. Oh, you stupid. Okay, they all survived. That is cool. Like the moment of fear is already over, because I know I get a lot of turns right now, and then yeah, I can actually do this because I also get like decreased speed right now and stuff. Like, so I was like decreased defense. I was a little bit more afraid about his real skill than just his A1. And yeah, all right, let's open him up back. Hopefully, no, we don't. Extra turn. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Like, we can still open him up. Everything cool. She does have it now. Hopefully, there's some turn meter decreases. I think we didn't, but yeah, who else? Okay, increase defense and revive on death. She died. Revive on death. Lights won. Just the best champion in the game. I swear to God, he's just better than everybody. Like, you cannot deny this. Like, we... Alright, but we're kind of in a pickle. Like, hopefully... I'm not gonna use this because it doesn't have any effect right. I'm not gonna use this because it doesn't have any effect right now. But the extra turn actually appreciated. I actually like that. We got that one. And okay. What do we do? We lost some debuffs. We have decrease attack and decrease speed. Does she take another turn where I can use the I'm gonna use this. We are almost there. I think it's all good. I'm gonna use this. I don't care. Alright, we can actually do this. That's nice. So we can increase the duration so we don't lose the... We had decreased speed the whole time because we were just placing it when we need it. All good. And yes. Can we actually do it? I guess, yeah. This kind of... Cold Heart, come on, do another... My thingy. Should I? You know what? Yeah! Geronimo! We should still do this, right? Yes! Alright! So, yeah, congratulations, my man. You get Final Night 10. You can just watch that video right now. Get the strategy and just do it a couple of times. You need to do it 9 times, and then you have your Marius mission done. Really? Nice, nice. Like, I like it. It wasn't the cleanest one. It has fail rates. 100%, but I don't think otherwise he would be able to do this. Like, full auto is just not happening for him. No disrespect or something, but hey, it's just for the mission, so it is okay. Let's talk about the gear because some people are interested. He has relentless gear that was really nice, but it is not like you need it. I showed other versions of Mikage being really nice in there where you don't need relentless. You just kind of have your skills on time anyway and stuff. Like, this is not necessary that you have relentless, but 289 speed and defense based. I put in the Hell Hades optimizer and made it survival mode, so she can survive as long as possible, and that's basically everybody. Wait, I gotta click that one. We got a relic that is made for arena right now. You saw the stats and stuff. Like, she wasn't like too crazy about to die, so it's okay. No blessing or something. Like, we have War Master, and this is really important. I had to change it for him. Sadly, it costed some gems and stuff, but War Master was so helpful. You can hear about the leech that you will put out with your Neldo or Creodan or Jakal or whoever you gonna use. And yeah, that's about her. Let's talk about Hilvi. She is just speedy in survival mode again. 303 speed and yeah, some accuracy, because if you need to act like I haven't said it about Mikage, but if you need the accuracy, of course, like, yeah, you need the accuracy to put like your debuffs out there and stuff. And that's about it. He has a book there. I didn't need to change it, so it was perfectly fine. And then the blessing is not necessary for our run. And no masteries right here on her. We could make her a little bit more tanky if we put some masteries, but like you saw it already, it worked. And yeah, his gear is just some random ass pieces that have speed. 283, like you still need to be kind of speedy, but it's just survival mode, so yeah, it's kind of fine. Okay, it's somewhere in between the set, but accuracy again and survival mode plus the speed. He's not really doing the damage, but he has War Master, so he gets some damage in here. He can heal about that. And yeah, I put a golden elixir on him just to be safe. Like, you can kind of do it without it, because Leech, when you don't die, you can just heal anyway about like full and stuff. Like, it's not super needed, but it helps. If you have one and you want to make your run a little bit cleaner, it is okay. And yes, he has Phantom Touch, plus the Mastery. This gives you actually a 60% chance of a Leech when you put out a, in our case, a freeze. So this is really nice. Like, you can increase the Leech by Mikage, and then you can just heal by attacking the boss, having War Master. This helps so much because we actually don't have a healer in there. We do not, but we actually don't need one. So, alright. It's about him. Cold Heart, like, still. It's kind of crazy that she is dead. Like, when the game came out, she was one of the best champions to just have for a rare, even better than some other champions, like doing Fire Knight, not Fire Knight, Spider 20 or something, just in a couple seconds, just charging up, increase attack or something, and then boom, everything was dead. It's kind of crazy that she can still be super used, like we don't have Mastery, but she can be used in Fire Knight 10, and you see it, pretty nice. And yeah, she has some speed. She is slower than our Neldor. And she has like HP, defense. That was the main focus for me, for her, plus the accuracy. You can see the crit rate is almost not there, and we didn't need it. And this is probably one of the tips that you might think like, oh, wow, okay, that makes sense. If my Cold Heart actually survives, then she can do something. And oh, you don't need that crazy damage if you have setup, if you have decreased attack and all these things, decreased speed, have a long time in between your turns and all these things. And for him, he has a bolster set, but like bolster is not really needed if you survive the first turn anyway, because you're gonna go survive stuff, like your gear is gonna be based on surviving anyway. So it's not like, but I'm kind of used to it every time I build a Light Sworn. I put him in a shield set, and if somebody has bolster set, I'm gonna take bolster because it's a better version and people paid for it, so I'm gonna use it for them if it gives some advantage. But you can use a shield set for you too. You just have to kind of give him War Master later on too. He doesn't have any masteries right now, but you gotta give him War Master that he can heal. What I didn't have to do, because bolster is like a regeneration set and it heals you over time, so I didn't have to do that one. And it's kind of okay, like I was just masteries farming, I just didn't have the time for it. And, and yeah, this relic makes no sense, like not really, like yeah. But it was there already and I didn't need another one. This is the most important thing about Lightsworn. This blessing, you just have a 1 star. 1 star is totally fine. You don't need 3, 6 stars on blessings and everything. Just have this one and you can reflect some attacks back. Those are 5 attacks for free. If he does like reflect if he puts out increased defense, he reflects some hits back. And then also he has other things where it's like really, I think this champion is amazing. Increased defense that helps to survive. Revive from death. If you die, then just stand up. Decrease attack to not really die. Decrease speed to, yeah, make the boss slower, that you can heal more and everything. And then a triple hitter. Like this champion is amazing, to be honest. But yeah, that's, to be honest, it. I'm glad that it worked. Like I didn't have to redo this video like 15 times or something. Like, yeah, guys, I can do it. Like, oh, maybe we get it done once or something. But yeah, it was smooth. And I can see it fails sometimes. But since he just wants the 10 times Fire Knight 10 for his Marius, this is totally fine. And later on, if you get a better champion that fits better in here, just use it. You have a Nude, hey, really do it. You have a Martyr, really do it. You have Pedric, hey, you have better options then. But for that situation that you are in at the moment, you should just try to take whatever you have and make the best out of it. And that's what I'm trying to say right here. But yeah, that will be the end of the video. Make sure to press the like button, subscribe if you haven't done already, and yeah, have a nice day.